Hey guys, so we're going to give you a quick 5 minute or so summary here. I had a lot of people asking. I just want to put some content out for what to do when you hit level 50 in Lost Ark. It can be pretty overwhelming. There's lots of currencies and different quests and stuff. What's most important to you? What do you need to do in what order? Okay, so this video will focus mainly on things that occur after you finish the main story quest and you've gotten the 302 item level set. You need to do main story quest up to completing Shoeshire, and it will give you a set of gear. You will then begin honing your gear to increase your item level. This is your main character progression. So we go over to the gear honing guy. You have a variety of currencies here. It's not super important. You'll pick these up as you go through stuff. Just check back and upgrade your gear when you have enough currency to do that through the variety of things. Uh, the main way that you get these currencies are doing the level 50 plus activities. Okay, so the first one that you unlock that you can do is the Chaos Dungeon. The Chaos Dungeon is available in every major city, and you just queue up. It's a randomly generated dungeon where you get some loot. The first two runs of the Chaos Dungeon each day give you more loot than the ones after it. So it's generally nice to complete your highest level of Chaos Dungeon twice a day. That's going to be something that you're doing regularly throughout all stages of the end game. Some other dungeons are going to unlock along the way. There's also the Guardian raids, you can do in a similar fashion, which is like a boss battle instead of a randomly generated dungeon. Okay, so aside from those two daily things, the main thing you want to focus on is completing the islands for your character progression. The islands will give you a lot of those currencies we were just looking at to hone your gear and upgrade it. There's a lot of islands, and it can be tough to know which one to start with. Many of the good ones are located in between the early cities. And one of the important ones is this one here, Lullaby Island. You'll have to complete 3 times the quest there, which is on a 2-hour cooldown. It is one of the alarms that will show up. Look out for the Lullaby Island. However, to complete Lullaby Island's quest, you need another song, which is from the pirate island here, Peyto. Now, this is the most important thing to do before starting the islands, but many islands can be completed before you do these two steps. What you do here is you go to Peyto, you spend 16,000 pirate coins, 16.5 thousand, I think, actually, to buy a song from the vendor. The song is the Song of Resonance. You will then use the Song of Resonance on Lullaby Island to complete its quest 3 times, which will give you the Forest Minute song. This two combinations of songs is crucial to completing the storylines in a lot of the islands, such as Dream Gull Island. Dream Gull Island is a great example of one that awards you a ton of upgrade materials for completing its quest. However, you have to have the forest song to finish the storyline there. There are a lot of other really good islands that you can do, and one way to know which ones to go for is to go to the collectibles on the welcome challenge and try to complete some of the ones listed here. Okay, so to review, there's your main activities after you hit level 50 with the Guardian Raid boss battle and the Chaos Dungeon. And then you want to complete as many of these islands as possible. If you do the islands, you will easily achieve the 460 gear score to progress to the next continent, which is Roendell. And you'll basically understand how the game systems work at that point, where you're on this gear treadmill to upgrade and progress through the main storyline afterwards. Okay, one other important thing to mention, or actually 2 important things to mention, just as a side note, that covers all of the really crucial starting steps to your level 50 journey. You want to get the songs, and then complete the islands to upgrade your gear. The other thing to note is, as a free-to-play player, you might not ever click on the store, right? But it's actually really important to do this because there is the currency exchange. Now, if you don't spend any money on the game, like, this is still a valuable interface, because what you're going to do is you're going to sell your gold that you've earned in the game for the store currency. Basically, you're the gold seller, and the people swiping their credit cards are buying from you. However, the important part of this is it will give you these crystals, and the crystals are useful for completing certain things. And a good example of that is the Bifrost effect. The Bifrost is a teleport that you can save at any location or most locations in the game and then teleport there when you want to. So let's say I want to go to my Bifrost at Shoeshire. I will click that. It will instantly teleport me to where I save this location. And you can use the crystals then to speed up this process. You can also use the crystals to speed up certain quests, such as the Stronghold quest that you want to do faster. Venture, Bifrost, and so we can reset the cost for 20 crystals, which is very easy to purchase with your gold if you go to the currency exchange. And probably there's a lot of people at the start of the game that want to swipe their credit card, and not a lot of people with gold to sell it. So I would assume the price is pretty high right now. Might be a good investment in the future. Those are some recommendations for you, and hopefully that helps. See you guys next.